You're the noted Afterpay bull in our little duo here. Been an Afterpay bull for a while. Um, the question from the Equity Mates community is: are you scared by what happened?
Well, I probably haven't been as transparent with the community when it's come to my selling positions of Afterpay, and I have certainly been selling down my positions for quite a while because of
So,
what's going on.
so you've been scared for a while.
I just think that the reason I got into them and the dominance that they had is certainly no longer going to be the case.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think for me, what they're providing doesn't really have many barriers to entry. I think it's pretty clear these large competitors, the Apples, the PayPals, the Mastercards, it's not something that they have to put a lot of time and energy and capital to get off the ground. And I think with these things, scale is what matters. And Apple has huge scale, PayPal has huge scale. If you think about Apple as well, like they're going to be integrating straight into people's iPhones who already have Apple Pay set up.
Yeah.
And you think
And
about
same with PayPal.
and same with PayPal, it's already set up, good to go. You think about Afterpay and Zip, you have to have an Afterpay account. It's not as seamless as what Apple are going to be providing. So, yeah, that's why I kind of think that yes, Afterpay are one of the main players, but their dominance, I think, is now going to be really brought into question.
Yeah, I think that's all very fair. And if you think about moats, you said low barriers to entry, but also incredibly low switching costs. Like you can use all of them, you can use none of them. And not really, like you want to have scale because you want to be accepted at as many merchants as possible. But it's, like the unit economics don't seem to get that much better as you get bigger.
No.
So it's an interesting one. I would say the one thing though is there's a lot of competition in the space and you can get very worried. But remember that the market is expanding massively. Like
Yeah,
I think the first credit card was the Diners Club card in 1950. The last credit card will probably be issued in the 2020s.
Yeah.
The age of the credit card is over. We're now onto digital forms of credit.
Yeah.
And all these businesses are obviously competing viciously for market share. But it is a market that will evolve and change, but most importantly grow.
Yeah, and I think only with PayPal and Apple coming in, it's going to but more people are going to adopt it as a form of payment anyway. I think, just to close that out, how am I thinking about it? I was obviously lucky enough to get into PayPal Afterpay relatively early. If I was coming at it from a new investment right now, I'd be thinking about it a lot differently.